Hey Cancers. Alright, let's jump into your reading. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's see what is going on with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. We got here the Death card coming out. You could be going through a transformation. There are some things in your life that's ending, but I feel like whatever it is that's ending is making way for new things. Like certain cycles, certain patterns, maybe even certain people, certain ways of doing things are ending. And this feels like some sort of like personal transformation as well. With the Death card coming out. It's like you're going through a personal transformation. Let's see with the under eye energy. Yeah, there's something about a way of living that's ending. Oh, we got the 10 Pentacles coming in for you. This is the 10. There's something that's changing. I feel like there's been like things that have been going on in your life for a very long time with this 10 Pentacles. Like even, let's say for example, you could be married, or maybe you were in a relationship for a long time, or maybe you lived someplace for like 10 years, but this just feels like it's coming to an end, like an end of a relationship, an end of something, like maybe a job you were at for 10 years, like that's ending, or your way of doing it, your way of showing up. Even let's say you're single, your singleness is coming to an end. And what's new is the 10 Pentacles. Your money is even, like whatever it is that's happening with your money is coming to an end, and something new is coming in when it comes to your money. Some of you are going to become private. Yep, withholding information. Some of y'all may come into a lot of money and you're going to keep quiet about it. And I feel like you're becoming less tolerant of things that you previously accepted. Some people are going to say you different. Watch. Some people are going to be saying you're different now. Yeah. Some people are going to be saying you're different. Again, picking up career changes, home changes, money changes. It's like whatever it is, it's like it just feels like new, an end of certain ways, rebuilding. Again, you could be breaking up, or you could be getting into something. That's what I'm saying. I don't want you to think it's, take it how it resonates with you. For some of you, this could be ending a long-term relationship, whether it's romantic, friendship, partnership, and it could be moving into something long-term with someone new. Because it is the 10 of Pentacles. And then not opening up, not talking about it, not telling people. Some of you may even move and not tell people you moved. This feels like a reinvention, a new life, and doing things differently around this next season. Tell me about the viewer. Look at all the Pentacles showing up for you. The 10, the 4, and the 3 of Pentacles. Some of y'all are about to even be doing something around work. Some of you may even apply for jobs. Like let's say you work at a company, you've been working there for like 10 months or 10 years. You may secretly start applying for a new job. Some people are going to be asking around about you at work, like why are you so quiet? Or people are going to start suspecting that you're withholding. People are going to start saying you're different, you're acting different because you're holding back. They can feel it. They're going to be talking about you. I'm telling you, they're going to be talking about you. Like, why are you so quiet? Or why are you acting so different? What's going on with you? Watch, people are going to be talking about you, Cancers. They're going to be talking about y'all. Saying you different. Saying you acting funny. Yeah, and I feel like the reason why is because there's a certain way of living with that death card that you're ending. It's like there's something that you can't tolerate anymore, something that you can't put up with anymore, and you're putting an end to it. You've outgrown a certain way of being. There's a version of you that's even going away. But I'm telling y'all this, I feel like you're going to be linking up with someone with that 10 Pentacles, because it's making me feel like there is someone that you are going to be linking up with long term. Yeah. Who is this person? Let's see. Who are you going to be linking up with? I don't know if this, then what I mean by long term, this could be getting into a relationship, having a boyfriend, having a girlfriend, having a husband, having a wife. This feels like getting into something serious with someone. I even feel like moving in together, but not telling anyone. You can be in a whole relationship and people won't even know about it. And I feel like you like it like that. See, even right at the 9 of Cups, it's like people will think you by yourself, but really you got a whole 10 of Pentacles at home. A whole nother person at home. People going to think you by yourself. Let me see. Who is this person? Who is this person? I'm picking up on the energy of you being connected to somebody else. Who is this other person that the viewer is with? I'm going to tell you this, guys. I don't necessarily feel like this is someone you don't know or you're not aware of. It doesn't feel that way because I'm not seeing like any new cards like the aces or the pages. This is someone that you're already aware of. But look, a blank slate, but starting over on the blank slate, giving it a fair chance. Let's see. Who is this person? Because it even looks like talking, maybe working things out, collaborating. You even may go speak to a mediator. There could be like a third person that's going to help with the two of you compromising or working things out. But I don't feel like this is new. So if you know that you're not going back to anything from the past, this part won't be for you. Because this doesn't feel like new energy. It actually feels like past energy. So because see, even right here, this card keeps showing up. Plan A, Plan B. Yeah, this feels like the same person. Or somewhat, oh man, someone you already know. And that's probably why you guys are going to be quiet this time around. Because we got here evil eye, ill will, protection. There could be an evil eye on this connection. And it could have caused interference. You may be at a crossroads. Because this feels like having to go down a different path. Do things differently than you and this person did it before. Because of that evil eye. And I even feel like working with maybe like a professional or some elder. It feels like an older person, or like talking to someone though. Rather it's maybe they're, I don't know who this person is. It feels like like somebody, I don't know if it's like a therapist. It feels like somebody, it feels like professional though. I don't know if it's a therapist or what, but it feels like some sort of professional person. This could even be a moving company too. Because this is making me feel like, remember I said you could be, people could see you by yourself, and at home you got a whole nother person. I feel like you're going to be faced with a decision to actually leave where you're currently at. That's why the death card is there. Your old life is ending, and you're going to have to make a choice to go in this new direction physically, because it says here time for a change. This is going to be you, Cancer water. Time for a change. Because I feel like this person is going to come and talk to you. I feel like there's been some sort of outside counsel to help. And I pick up relocation, moving. And look, the Reaper, you got the Death card right there. And here's the Reaper, a permanent ending. But look, the full moon. And then we got here transformation. This is making me feel like two people going through endings. The Death card is coming up twice. Two people. And having to decide, are we going to go down this path together or are we going to go down the path separately? Because it feels like the reason why this feels like a hard choice, because if you go down the path together, there's going to be a lot of ill will of the two of you being together. A lot of evil eye energy being sent on the two of you being together. Some of you may be like, you know what, I'm happy on my own and I may go down my own path. Some of you may choose to go down the path with them. But it's going to be for you to, it's going to be for your choosing. But I feel like there's going to be this need to keep quiet with this full moon, to keep whatever it is that's going on between the two of you, to keep quiet. This person is going through a transformation. They've been doing it behind the scenes. That's why I kept picking up on like a mediator, a third party, someone on the outside. I feel like this person has been secretly talking to someone, whether it's a therapist or a life coach or a friend, someone that's older. It's like they're secretly talking to someone, and whoever it is that they're talking to is helping them transform. So when this person comes to talk to you, they are not only going to be changed, or you're going to see some changes around their behavior. I even feel like there's something here even feeling like how they look will look different as well. There's something that will look different about them physically. Yeah, you've inspired them. They feel rushed though. They feel rushed to get to you. But you've been some sort of inspiration to them. See, look at the glasses right here. This is making me feel like there's something that wasn't seen before. There was something here that they weren't seeing before. I don't know what that is. I don't know. What was it that they weren't seeing before? They were looking at something through rose-colored glasses. What? I feel like it has something to do with you. It was something about you that they weren't seeing before. And I feel like it took separation. It took the two of you going down a different path, or you walking away, or whatever. However the demise happened. That's where the transformation came in. They were looking at you through rose-colored glasses, and something happened that looked like a permanent ending between the two of you. And this person felt a quick jolt to getting it right. I need to get it together. I need to get my act together. See, look, surprise visit, unexpected. Unexpected. I told you, watch, when this person comes, they're going to be different. You're not going to even be expecting this person. You're not going to even be expecting them. They're going to surprise you. See, look, twist and turn, unpredictable. They're going to look different. It was like something wasn't being seen clearly with you. And then it ended between the two of you. And then something snapped. Something led to, let me hurry up. Let me get it together. Let me work on myself. And we got here, frenemy. I feel like that's what they weren't seeing. That's why there was something about you that they could not see, because they had a frenemy next to them. That's why we talked about the evil eye over this connection. It's like so many people working to send this connection an evil eye. There would be people that will come together just because they could be enemies, but they'll be friends just because of their dislike of you and this person being together. That's why it's going to be a decision to make, because I feel like if the two of you be together, you're going to have to deal with the evil eye. You're going to have to deal with that evil eye. But yeah, they couldn't see something clear about you because of whoever was in their ear. They had a frenemy by their side. Yeah, see, I told y'all, look, 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. Working, a group or a third party. They had to wait. They had to wait because of something that was going on with a third party. Couldn't sleep. 9 of Swords. They knew something was going on. They knew it, but they had to wait because they couldn't see it clearly. They didn't have any proof. How is Cancer going to feel about this? This surprise visit or this unexpected transformation, unexpected reconciliation, or just unexpected call. Oh, you guarded up. You are guarded up. Defensive. The 9 of Wands. Tired. Not trusting it. You don't believe it. That's how you go feel. You're like, I don't believe it. I don't believe that you transform. I don't believe that you change. And then on top of that, you're not going to even feel comfortable with them. You're going to feel paranoid around them because of what you experienced before. That is not going out the window or out the door. You still carry some form of reservation when it comes to this person. What else for how Cancer is going to feel about them? Interested though. Curious. You still going to be interested. You still going to be curious. It's just the page though. That you're not moving in the Queen or King. It's like, I don't trust this. I don't trust you. I'm guarded, but I'm interested. What do you have to say? That's what I'm getting here. The Page of Wands is curious to hear what they got to say. Curious to know. But the thing about it is, even though you may be curious, you are going to... There's something here around how you're going to be moving. And it's because of something that gets said. Again, here goes another page. Yeah, there's 2 pages here. This is the both of you now coming in. They're coming in expressing their feelings. See? That's why you're going to be curious because of what gets said. And even right here, you may use that to your advantage with the 7 of Swords. They're going to express how they feel about you. It's not going to be overly dramatic, but it is going to be, I like you, I have feelings for you, you know, something like that, right? And whatever it is that they say, whatever it is that they tell you, I feel like there's something about how, yeah, now we got the Queen. There's something here about how you're going to be moving, and it's not against them. I'm seeing here another court card. It has to do with this frenemy. They're going to tell you something about a betrayal, about a person. And when they tell you this, and they're going to let you know, like I said, they're going to apologize, and they may come in telling you that they're sorry, they're apologetic, they actually like you, they actually care about you, they're going to be kind and sweet towards you. But they're going to reveal to you something about a Queen of Wands, something about some sort of betrayal connected to this Queen of Wands. And that information, I feel like you're going to use as some sort of leverage. How you're going to leverage that, I don't know. Tell me about this 7 of Swords. How is the viewer going to leverage this information? What are you doing with that? Oh. You're going to find out about a betrayal towards you. They're going to tell you what someone was doing, what that frenemy was doing to you. And you're going to be able to use that to your advantage. When they reveal to you what this Queen of Wands did and or said, you're going to be able to use that. Let me see. There's something here about how, I don't know, like, yeah, you're going to be able to use it to your advantage. Like, let's say, for example, someone was like stalking you anonymously, or gang stalking you, or slandering you, right? Maybe let's say you were at work And this person says, yeah, that person at your job, they did this, they did that. And you'll be able to use that information to get this person fired, or you'll be able to use this information to sue them or to have them arrested. It feels like that. That's the leverage that you're going to get. And that's why, because see, you feel like you can't trust them, but they're going to tell you something that's going to make it clear that you can trust them. And when they tell you about this Queen of Wands, like, because it feels like there's the Ace of Swords is saying, here's proof. Here is proof. I got proof. Look at the hand. Let me show you. I got proof. They're going to show you. Even with the Ace of Cups. I mean, the Page of Cups. Here's the cup. Let me show you. This person can show you what this betrayal, what this Queen of Wands did. And that's why you're going to be able to use it. See, look, a betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. They're going to show you proof, undeniable proof, that this Queen of Wands cannot be trusted. And they don't trust the Queen of Wands either. Because even with this illusion, there's something here around the illusion that feels like I had to turn a blind eye for a certain amount of time. We saw the Seven of Pentacles. I had to wait. I had to wait. Anything else? See, getting played. Yeah, they got played in the process. They got played though. They still got played in the process of it all. Manipulation, lies, control. There's proof of what was going on. They had to play the game though too. There was some sort of reason as to why they had to play this game. And maybe they just didn't know at a particular time. And then once they knew, they still had to wait for whatever reason. I don't know. Yeah, because see, look, it says here, looks can be deceiving, salt or sugar. So there's something here about this Queen of Wands where looks are deceiving. Look, fishing for comments. Didn't I talk about slander too? This could be someone anonymously stalking you, whether it's at work or whether it's on social media, trying to get someone's attention. But this person is going to show you the proof. Anything else? Keeping a promise. See, here's a ring right there. There's a ring. So I feel like this person maybe made some sort of promise about, you know, once I get this situated, I'll be with you. I'll come for you. But I have to play this game. I have to do this right now until I can do what I want to do. It has something to do with money because broke is in reverse. This person didn't want to be broke. They were playing along to get along with this Queen of Wands because this Queen of Wands had the power to cause some sort of financial disruption for this person. And yeah, look, under spiritual attack. Blocked. See, fighting. This could be someone that's willing to literally fight. This Queen of Wands can be feisty, dramatic, out there, bold, powerful. So again, I gotta play this game because this Queen of Wands can get rowdy. Yep, see, spying and stalking. I told you, this Queen of Wands, spying and stalking. They had to block them. They were experiencing spiritual attack. And it wasn't just coming from this Queen of Wands I'm picking up on. Because remember, the evil eye is over here at the overall energy. It's coming from more than, look, even as I'm saying it, look, more than one eye. There's more than one people. More than one person. There's two. They were under spiritual attack. They was like, I had to play along until I could do what I wanted to do. See, this person is wanting to move. Moving is in reverse. They're wanting to move. And we talked about that. Moving. All right. So we know they're going to give you some sort of proof as to, you know, you being able to trust them. Because I feel like you're going to feel like you can't trust them. But once they come with receipts, you're going to feel like you can trust them. And you're going to be able to use that. They're like, here's the proof. You can use this to do what you need to do when it comes to this Queen of Wands. Catch y'all later.